Chaser, your time starts now. What word can come before China, idol and marrow?
Bone.
Correct. Who was the eldest of the Beatles?
Ringo.
Correct. Who voices Rocky the Rooster in Chicken Run?
Mel Gibson.
Correct. Trimurti refers to what religion's three major gods?
Hindu.
Correct. What's the 24th letter of the alphabet?
X.
Correct. What type of animal is a natterjack?
Toad.
Correct. Who wrote Brideshead Revisited?
Evening War.
Correct. Metaxa brandy originated in what country?
Greece.
Correct. In the sitcom Friends, what relation is Ross to Monica?
Brother and sister.
Correct. Jim Morrison was lead singer of what rock
Doors.
band? Correct. Clint Eastwood's films Flags of Our Fathers is about what battle?
The Second World War.
Stop the clock.
Iwo Jima?
Is correct. You push the chaser back one pace. Your time starts again. Now, what was the first name of the astronomer Hubble?
Edwin.
Correct. Lancs is an abbreviation for what county?
Lancashire.
Correct. What's 2/3 of 750?
500.
Correct. Which archbishop is known as the Primate of England?
Archbishop of York.
Correct. F. Murray Abraham won an Oscar for playing which composer in Amadeus?
Mozart.
Stop the clock. That is wrong.
Salieri.
It is indeed Salieri. You push the chaser back a step. Time starts again. Now, what boots are known as DMs?
Doc Martens.
Correct. Zucchini is the American word for what vegetable?
Aubergine.
Stop the clock. That is wrong.
Courgette.
Is correct. Pushing back. 11 steps now required to catch the team. Time starts again. Now, the Vogons are a hostile alien race in what sci-fi novel?
Pass.
Stop the clock.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Is right. You're pushing back a step. 12 steps required to catch the team. Your time starts now. Which Prime Minister famously said a week is a long time in politics?
Carol Wilson.
Correct. What football team were the Busby Babes?
Man United.
Correct. What are herbicides used to kill?
Plants.
Correct. In what decade was the first National Health Service Act
40s.
passed? Correct. Shaun Carter is the real name of what rapper?
Jay-Z.
Correct. What toy house is named after a character in Peter Pan?
Wendy.
Correct. What colour are the stars on the US flag?
White.
Correct. Which Marx brother was famous for his cigar and his moustache?
Groucho.
Correct. Which scientist wrote The Selfish Gene?
Richard Dawkins.
Correct. In cookery, what's calamari?
It's squid.
Correct. In what organ is the cerebellum?
Brain.
Correct. Pugilists take part in what sport?
Boxing.
Correct. Oh, unbelievable. What a chase that was. Team, I have to take away the £36,000. How do you feel?
Gutted.
Steve?
Don't know what to say.
Well done, Shaun.
Well, there you go. You have been caught, and for you, the chase is over. Chaser.
Steve, I really feel sorry for the effort you've made. But as you know, Bradley, it's just another day at the office.
Chaser, your time starts now. How many milligrams in a gram?
1,000.
Correct. The SNCF is the National Railway.
France.
Correct. In what county is Silverstone Motor Circuit?
Northamptonshire.
Yes, correct. What US actress's real name is Karen Johnson?
Whoopi Goldberg.
Correct. What Dallas character was played by Larry Hagman?
JR.
Correct.
Ewing.
How many years in 3 and 10?
70.
Correct. The Menin Gate War Memorial is in what country?
Belgium.
Correct. What does LED stand for in a digital clock?
Light emitting diode.
Correct. A person who is teetotal abstains from drinking what?
Alcohol.
Correct. What chemical element has the symbol C?
Carbon.
Correct. What is a felucca?
It's a boat. Type of sailing ship on the Nile.
The Alchemist was written by which Brazilian author?
Oh, God. Kaleidro?
Stop the clock. That is wrong.
It's Cowlow. Okay, Cowlow. I don't know how you pronounce it. It's Paul Cowlow, I think.
We think it's Paul Cowlow. We're not sure about the pronunciation.
I'm going to have to give you that. Is indeed Paulo Coelho. Paul Coelho. It is indeed. You push him back. Well played. Chaser, your time starts again now. In what country are the Ivy League universities?
USA.
Correct. What were the surnames of comedians Pete and Dud?
Cook and Moore.
Correct. Caleb and Nathan Followill are members of what band?
Killers.
Stop the clock.
My sex is on fire.
Oh, that's Kings of Leon.
Kings of Leon.
Correct. Pushing him back. 12 steps to catch the team. Your time starts again now. In transport, what's Denver boot slang for?
The wheel clamp.
Correct. What long stiff hairs grow near a cat's mouth?
Cat's whiskers.
Correct. What American chocolate company makes kisses and
Hershey.
hugs? Correct. Sir John Houblon features on what banknote?
£50 note.
Correct. Who was the Norse god of mischief and discord?
Loki.
Correct. What type of material is rawhide?
Leather.
Correct. What's the only country that starts with the letter Q?
Qatar.
Correct. John Arbuckle is the owner of what cartoon cat?
Garfield.
Correct. Which German artist painted the ambassadors?
Holbein.
Correct. What's the joint between the forearm and the upper arm?
The elbow.
Correct. Paul Weller formed what band with Mick Talbot in 1983?
The Style Council.
Correct. In what decade was Private Eye first published?
1960s.
Correct. With 6 seconds to spare. Oh, team, so close. How do you feel?
Gutted.
I bet you do. I'm so sorry. Adele, Paul, Nikos, Sue, thank you for playing the chase. Chaser.
On another day, you might have won, but today was my day, fortunate at the end. But well played, I was impressed.
Chaser, your time starts now. What European island is known as the Emerald Isle?
Ireland.
Correct. What's the common name for iron oxide?
Rust.
Correct. Who wrote The Old Man and the Sea?
Ernest Hemingway.
Correct. Car makers Hyundai and Kia are from what country?
South Korea.
Correct. How many days in March?
31.
Correct. What religion celebrates the festival of Hanukkah?
Religion. Judaism.
Yes, correct. Don McLean's song American Pie is about the death of who?
Buddy Holly.
Correct. Deer and sheep are what type of cud-chewing hoofed mammals?
Ungulates.
Stop the clock. Pat.
I was going to say ungulates.
No, it's ruminants. Chaser, your time starts again now. In the NATO phonetic alphabet, what dance represents T?
Tango.
Correct. Who played Jack Dawson in Titanic?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Correct. At what Texas fort was Davy Crockett killed?
The Alamo.
Correct. The inventor of Bakelite was born in what country?
The USA.
Stop the clock. That is wrong.
Canada.
Nope. Belgium. Chaser, your time starts again now. In the story, what wooden puppet was created by Geppetto?
Pinocchio.
Correct. What do the Americans call a billfold?
Wallet.
Correct. What hero of Greek myth killed the Hydra?
Hercules.
Correct. The painter Mondrian was born in what country?
The Netherlands.
Correct. What's the currency of France?
Euro.
Correct. What sea is linked to the Mediterranean by the Suez Canal?
The Red Sea.
Correct. Desert Island Discs was first broadcast in what decade?
The 40s.
Correct. What musical instrument is Pete Seeger mostly linked with?
The banjo.
Correct. In computing, IT stands for information what?
Technology.
Correct. Which Scottish queen was beheaded in 1587?
Mary Queen of Scots.
Correct. What word means bread and butter table in Swedish?
Smorgasbord.
Correct. Which jockey won the 86 and 94 Grand Nationals?
Ruby Walsh.
Stop the clock. That is wrong.
Pass.
It's Richard Dunwoody. Chaser, your time starts again now. The emu is native to what country?
Australia.
Correct. What element has the symbol H?
Hydrogen.
Correct. Well, with 16 seconds to spare, Pat, I'm sorry, but you had 3 chances there.
I had 3 chances.
And that would have eaten up that 16
to be quite
seconds.
honest, I didn't know any of them.
No, but boy, what a great effort, though,
Yeah.
Pat. I'm sorry, we have to take away the £8,000. Have a wonderful golden wedding anniversary.
Yeah.
Thanks for playing. But, Pat, you have been caught, and for you, the chase is over.
At least I beat her once.
Indeed. Chaser.
She really did do amazingly well.
Yeah.
I was seriously challenged there.
Chaser, your time starts now. How many pairs of legs does a spider have?
4.
Correct. Suggs is lead singer of what band?
Madness.
Correct. The Suez Canal opened in what century?
19th.
Correct. Who wrote the novels Shutter Island and Mystic River?
Ian Prue.
Stop the clock. That is wrong.
We don't know.
It's Dennis Lehane. Chaser, your time starts again now. Butterfly and breaststroke are types of what?
Swimming.
Correct. Apples and pears is Cockney rhyming slang for what?
Stairs.
Correct. In what Russian city is Peter and Paul Fortress?
St. Petersburg.
Correct. In 2010, which Daily Express owner bought Channel 5?
Desmond.
Correct. Which future king won the Battle of Hastings?
William the Conqueror.
Correct. What Sanskrit name means enlightened one?
Mahatma.
Stop the clock. That is wrong.
Buddha?
It's correct. Pushing the chaser back 1 step. Chaser now needs 18 to catch the team. Time starts again. Now, which tennis champion's autobiography is called Open?
Sampras.
Stop the clock. Is wrong.
John McEnroe?
Is also wrong. Correct answer is Andre Agassi. Chaser, your time starts again. Now, who played Lady Lou in the 30s film She Done Him Wrong?
Mae West.
Correct. How many days in July?
31.
Correct. Who was lead singer of the Sex Pistols?
Johnny Rotten.
Correct. In Victoria, London, what were pea soupers?
Very thick fox.
Correct. Which Irishman won the world snooker title in '97?
Sullivan.
Stop the clock. It's wrong. Need an answer, please?
Ken Doherty?
Is right. Ken Doherty is right. Absolutely right. Pushing the chaser back a step. 15 steps now required to catch the team. Time left, 58 seconds. Your time starts again. Now, what part of a helmet is pulled down to cover the face?
Visor.
Correct. What effect does a soporific drug have on you?
Makes you sleepy.
Correct. On what island did Napoleon die?
St. Helena.
Correct. The lychee originated in what country?
China.
Correct. A minaret is a tower on what building?
Mosque.
Correct. How many thieves feature in the story about Alibaba?
40.
Correct. A Novocastrian comes from what city?
Newcastle.
Correct. What organisation's name means table in Latin?
Mensa.
Correct. What type of fruit is a russet?
Apple.
Correct. What's the official language of Ecuador?
Spanish.
Correct. The musical Rent is based on what Puccini opera?
Bohem.
Correct. Sir Toby Belch is a character in what Shakespeare play?
Knight.
Correct. Who presented Surprise, Surprise and Blind Date?
Cilla Black.
Correct. Mike Myers played which international man of
Austin
mystery?
Powers.
Correct. How many grandchildren does the Queen have?
8.
Is correct. 8 seconds to go. I am so sorry. How do you feel?
Words fail me.
Hats off to her, newer stuff.
Yeah.
That's all we could do.
I'm very sorry. I have to say cheerio to the £11,000. That goes. And Vicky and Tony, for you, the chase is over. Chaser,
It really was a superb target. It was very difficult.
how do you feel?
I wish I could find my voice. It's out there somewhere.
Well, as long as you've still got your brain,
Yes,
that's all that counts.
indeed.
Chaser, your time starts now. What animal produces gammon?
A pig.
Correct. Lakshmi is a popular goddess in what religion?
Hindu.
Correct. What sitcom was set in the offices of Globe Link News?
Drop the Dead Donkey.
Correct. In what English city was Cary Grant born?
Bristol.
Correct. OTT is short for what phrase?
Over the top.
Correct. How many musicians in a septet?
7.
Correct. The Denning report investigated what 60s affair?
Perfumer.
Correct. What Asian country won the Cricket World Cup in '83?
Pass.
Stop the clock.
Pakistan.
Is wrong. Correct answer, India. Chaser, your time starts again. Now, in Chinese philosophy, what's complemented by yang?
Yin.
Correct. Tawny and Scots are type of what
Owl.
bird? Correct. In what US state is Daytona Beach?
Ohio. Florida.
Correct. Glevum was the Roman name for what city?
Gloucester.
Correct. Cardiac relates to what organ?
Heart.
Correct. What metal has the chemical symbol Ag?
G is silver.
Correct. Jack and Meg White form what rock duo?
The White Stripes.
Correct. Elizabeth I died at what royal palace?
Greenwich.
Stop the clock.
Hampton Court. Do you reckon?
If you ask Henry VIII, that name. Hampton.
Yeah, Hampton Court.
We're not sure, Brad, but we're going to go for Hampton Court.
Is the wrong answer. Very close. Richmond Palace. Chaser, your time starts again. Now, what colour can come before grocer, horn and house?
Green.
Correct. In what UK city is New Street Station?
Birmingham.
Correct. White dwarf and supergiant are types of what?
Star.
Correct. Who wrote the play A Taste of Honey?
Sheila Delaney.
Correct. Who played Basil Fawlty in Fawlty Towers?
John Cleese.
Correct. In the Narnia books, what type of animal is Aslan?
Lion.
Correct. Which Egyptian film actor was nicknamed Cairo Fred?
Omar Sharif.
Correct. Which future king married Caroline of Brunswick?
George IV.
Correct. Yogurt is made from what substance?
Milk.
Correct. In what country was Ned Kelly a notorious outlaw?
Australia.
Correct. What's the name of Leona Lewis's debut album?
Spirit.
Correct. What's the currency of Peru?
The Bolivar?
Stop the clock.
I'd go for peso. I mean, that's all I can think of.
We'll go for peso.
Is wrong. Correct answer was Nuevo Sol. Chaser, 1 step required to catch the team, 12 seconds remaining. Your time starts again. Now, Oscar statuettes are plated with what metal?
Gold.
Absolutely correct. And bang on with 9 seconds to spare. 26 steps caught and 3 wrong. That's extraordinary. What a chase that was.
I really wasn't expecting to do that. That was an amazingly high score.
Well, we thought it was a pretty good score, you know, but fair play, you know, she's good.
Well, Phil, Jamie, Sam, we've got to wipe the £11,100 away. Thank you very, very much for playing the chase. But for you, you have been caught and the chase is over. Chaser.
Well, I didn't expect to get it, so there wasn't any pressure. Maybe that's the way to do it.
Well played.
Thank you.